Well, another semifinal round in the books here at March Madness. Welcome back, everybody. Luis Lopez alongside Vanessa Gongora here courtside at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Vanessa, Saturday's games given the underdogs two big disappointments, but in the end, it'll now be a heavyweight matchup between UConn and Purdue here tomorrow night.
Absolutely, lots of excitement here Saturday, though the best two teams are moving on to the ship. But before we talk about those two teams, let's go ahead and show just how dominant they were. We'll start with the first game of the day, 11 seed NC State taking on 1 seed Purdue. The Wolfpack was hanging on, but the Boilermakers were just too much, winning 63-50. NC State in just their fourth Final Four in program history, but that Cinderella run of theirs coming to an end. Also a storyline worth noting about NC State, DJ Horn, the former Arizona State product, making his return to the Grand Canyon State after playing a couple years with the Sun Devils. Despite the loss, Horn was an impact player for the Wolfpack, scoring 20 points and 6 rebounds. We had a chance to talk with Horn about coming back, actually saying playing here served as a reminder of how much he's grown individually.
Yeah, I would just say, just from a whole general standpoint, just the maturity level has gotten a lot better for me. Leaving Tempe, I would say I was a little immature. I wanted to have things my way a lot. And coming here and playing for Coach Keys and this group of guys has taught me how to be a better leader.
Back to Purdue, one of the expected stars for the Boilermakers, their big man Zach Edey, who finished with 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists. Now to the second matchup, number 4 Alabama taking on top seed and defending champion UConn. Crimson Tide playing in their first ever Final Four, and much like the first game, things started close. But in the second half, it would be the Huskies pulling away. Stephon Castle, the top dog for UConn, the Big East Freshman of the Year, dropping 21 points, leading the way for the Huskies.
And, I had it going. My teammates, they put me in great position to be successful. And, I saw a couple shots fall in early, and, I just had it going.
And to look at tomorrow's matchup, Luis, this is the stage UConn knows all too well. Not just because they won the championship last year against San Diego State, but because this is their 6th title appearance and they have not lost yet.
Yeah, that's right. And UConn looking to become the first back-to-back champion since Florida did it back in 06-07. Not what you want to hear if you're a Boilermaker fan, but the good news is Purdue is likely going to be the toughest team that the Huskies have had to face so far in this tournament. And if they're to pull it off, it'll likely be because of Zach Edey. Everything begins and ends with him for this Purdue team. He's going to be key if they want to hold up a trophy tomorrow night.
Yes, absolutely. And this is huge, Luis, because they have not been back in this position since '69 when they faced UCLA, which Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was on, that led the Bruins to the win.
Yeah, and also it would be the first title in program history for Purdue. We're certainly looking forward to catching the game here tomorrow night. We'll give you all the coverage from Glendale here as well. But until then, reporting courtside in State Farm Stadium for Vanessa Gongora, I'm Luis Lopez, 13 on your side.